means healthy body. So we need two, right? And also I call as a BMW. BMW is body, the healthy body. Mind is healthy mind, and W is wealth, right? So if you are having healthy body and healthy mind, if you don't have wealth, what else you can do? You can't do much, right? So that is the reason we all do jobs or business, whatever. So that is everyone do it. That is no issue. But coming to the mind, so this is very subtle aspect, and very few people understand how the mind works, right? And coming to the body, and everyone knows body is very important. We have to join gym membership, right? Take gym membership in December, January 1st, first week we can go. After that, first day, yes, we have to do it. Then 1 week after that, the energy little bit lower, then very busy. The three aspects, it is very simple, right? Body, mind, and wealth. Wealth is taken care. So we don't talk much about wealth. Then mind. For mind, what we have to do? For mind, so can we, for to relax, can we watch movies, news, so that to increase our energy? That still takes our mental, so that increases our stress. Because temporarily when we watch, so we are taking those negativity, that stress, right? There's a two sides. So we take one side and we get hatredness for other side people. We cannot be neutral. When you are watching something, if you are watching cricket, you don't be neutral. You wanted to make sure one side to win. Then your stress level increases. The same way, so there is a two sides we take it. We cannot be just a observer, right? So that is a mind. Health is very important. Without healthy mind, you cannot even work properly, and even you cannot eat healthy food. You cannot work out, right? So for the mind, the meditation, mandurust. So that is the one. Sister Shanti will talk about it. Then for the body, coming to the next one is the body. For body, what is to be important? Two things. One is 80% is what we eat, what we drink. So this is the one, 80%. No matter how much workout we do, gym, but if we are going inside, if we are taking whatever we are taking, that is highly important. Then 20% we have to exercise, means we eat food and we drink. Then we have to, how much our heart working, how much our lungs working, how much sweat out coming, right? Also free bowel movement. This is a free bowel movement, means the inside, like the total, like, so whatever we take it, it has to go smoothly out. The same thing, we breathe in, then we have to breathe out. Then whatever, like the kidney, lungs, everything should be properly, like, if not, if something stuck inside, then it is difficult to go outside. So that is a, so first is a proper food, then workout. Workout is a per day at least 30 minutes. 1 hour is better. In 1 hour, so we can focus 30 minutes, 40 minutes, maybe like gym or whatever. Then other thing is a stretching also. So this is very important. So this is a workout or yoga or pranayam, but you have to do little bit intensity. It's not that casually do it, the result is also casually. Then food portion, 80% is the food, what we eat. Then 80%, so that is very important, what we eat also. The best food is fruits and vegetables, the fresh. Because fruits and vegetables got the micronutrients, easy to absorb. So body will easily absorb the micronutrients, vitamins, then it will exit easily. When we start cooking, if you put oil, salt, masalas, sugars, processed things, so it doesn't go out easily. It will stuck inside. And it will stuck. So you have to do so much of hard work, right? So this is a body, mind, wealth, means like a BMW. So if you're having BMW car, brand new, you don't want to fuel the low grade fuel. Though it costly, you wanted to give the efficient fuel, little bit more money because you wanted to maintain the vehicle properly. The same way, the efficient food for body is the vitamins and micronutrients. So those micronutrients you'll be getting from the greens. The greens is for the cleansing, because every day we will be having the cells. We have a 50 to 60 trillion cells in our body. Those cells will be dying and also getting damaged every day. So those damaged cells has to be repaired and also to be cleaned. So those things can be happen because of the micronutrients, especially the greens. Then fruits. Fruits are the power that give you the strength. For the one is micronutrients, the greens are for the cleansing, repairing. Then fruits gives the power. Then nuts like even avocados, fresh coconut. So these are the good fats. So these are the good fats. So if you using nuts like almonds, walnuts, you have to overnight soak it. Because when you soak it, that will come to a natural state. If you eat a dry one, the shelf life, so the dry one can stay for 1 year, 2 years. It doesn't have life. But if you soak it, that brings the life. So we have to, if you're taking almonds, walnuts, any nuts, soak it overnight, and morning, almonds especially, you can peel it. Then you can use in the smoothies. So then, or you can eat maybe along with the natural diet like dates together, right? So these are like for the food, fruits, vegetables, nuts. So in the nuts category, avocados or walnuts, almonds. So these are the nuts, and other things are for proteins. Proteins are, so like we have all many dals, many lentils, right? So even it is preferable if you wanted to use whole dal with the fiber. And it is best is if you can able to sprout it. Because sprout, when you make it sprout, the sprout is again the green, it's a kind of living. So it will become living plant kind of thing, small plant, because the living being that gives the life to the body. So if it is a like a mung dal or a tur dal, if it is shelf life is longer, so that shelf life is longer, it is hard to digest to the body. But if the shelf life is the shortest, like fresh one, so the sprouts are the fresh one. So if you can have a sprouts for the breakfast or whatever, so it is good. Like the ideal breakfast is sprouts, then soaked or nuts. Then maybe in that one you can put cucumber or tomato or like a whichever, maybe one green chili kind of thing together. That can be a good breakfast. So that is also, if cannot do that one, easy thing is a smoothies also for breakfast. So put everything in a blender. We have many blenders. So take a best blender, So I use Vitamix last 12 years. Every day morning, and even because this is a fresh one. So morning we may not have time, but put everything inside, blend it, just take your jar, take it to the work, and so it is the you can early in the morning you can put all the nutrients, vitamins in the body. So this is about the food, right? And also, if you the early morning when you wake up, so when we wake up, if you are able to have free bowel movement, then it is very good. If you cannot go to the because of the food what we eat, so a constipation problem, it is difficult. Then we have to use. So here we call as a prebiotic, probiotic, antibiotic. What is prebiotic? Everything is natural. That means whatever you eat and you can go easily out. And also the food is a medicine. All the prebiotic is food is medicine. Like we have all the fresh green vegetables. So that is that itself a prebiotic. Every fruits or vegetables got medicinal value. If your lifestyle is naturally is happening, that is a perfect. That is a prebiotic. If you cannot do that, then called probiotic. What is probiotic? Probiotic is people call red ginger for this one. Turmeric is for this one. And Ayurvedic medicine comes into the probiotic. Even people, the doctors will say, if you use yogurt, probiotic yogurt kind of thing, that is good. So that is a probiotic. That is not prebiotic. Prebiotic is fresh. Everything is fresh. All the greens, fresh, everything. That is a perfect. But since we are not in a perfect world, and you can go to the next level is a probiotic. Probiotic is then you can use a turmeric or you can use some kind of thing. So the water, if you cannot go early morning, free bowel movement, then morning. So as soon as you wake up, you can drink 1 liter of water, lukewarm. It is all depend upon your health situation. So this may not be applying for people who have health problems, difficulties. They have to contact their doctor. They need to use their own judgment, right? So it's not that, oh, today we heard and let's do it. But understand your body situation, listen to your body. So early in the morning, when you wake up, lukewarm water. So lukewarm water, why lukewarm water? Because body temperature is a lukewarm. Then when you have the lukewarm water, you can drink 1 liter. So when you drink water, so what will happen? So water will go into the stomach. Under the stomach, so like it will, so there is intestine, large intestine. Everything is known that things it has to go out, it is stored. So that puts the pressure on the intestine, large intestine. So when you drink water, don't sit. Just keep peaceful mind. You can walk around, or you can iron the clothes, or you can cut vegetables. But in the few minutes, you may have urge to go toilet. So when you get urge to go toilet, don't go immediately. Let the pressure build, right? So if you go to toilet, when you flush it with the pressure, lot of water will go. So the flush, it will be cleansed, right? So put little bit, if you pour little bit water in the toilet bowl, that dirtiness, it doesn't clean out. So when you drink 1 liter of water, that creates the pressure. When the pressure comes, the large amount of waste will go out. So that is the morning when you wake up early in the morning. After that, then you can do some workout, yoga. Sun salutations are the best, right? So sun salutation covers everything. And you can do, we can do 10, 20, depend upon your capacity. I personally do 108 sun salutation. So that is I'm practicing last 3 years. And you don't have to feel it is so difficult. The first day I felt very difficult. Then afterwards, it is like a music. The music playing, I'm swinging. Like it's kind of swinging. So it is become practice. So I don't have to go. So then, or if you are working out, you can work out, you can do yoga. So that is afterwards. As soon as you drink water, a large amount of water, don't eat or drink of anything. Wait for 1 hour at least. So after that, you can have a fresh smoothies as a breakfast. So fresh smoothies, which will have fruits, combination of fruits, maybe nuts and vegetables. You can go to creative. It's not a, it is like it's every vegetable got its own taste. It is not like a salt, sugar like that. For the, we have oranges for the soreness, sweet. You can use bananas or you can use something low sweetness, maybe apple, greens, spinach, maybe cilantro. For nuts, you can use overnight soaked almonds, walnuts, or avocados. You can go different kind of creative. The more you keep practicing, the more ideas will be keep getting. Then that is your good breakfast, right? Then afterwards, maybe 3-4 hours, you can have your lunch. So in the lunch also, like your food is 50% of fresh fruits and vegetables. Another 50% you can go for the cooked food. In the cooked food also, just if you are using salt, just 1 spoon. Don't go more. If you are using a salt, maybe 1 spoon or 2 spoon. So that's like everything moderate, very light, so that body can absorb good things, let go whatever unwanted things. So that's why our free bowel movement will be free, will be light. So this is about what I think we have another 15 minutes. Okay, so now, so this is food is clear, right? And the next thing is feasting and fasting. The fasting is nowadays you heard like intermittent fasting, right? Intermittent fasting. What that means is 8 hours eating window. You can eat your breakfast, lunch, dinner in 8 hours, and you can 16 hours eat nothing. Maybe drink water. 16 hours, right? That is how I can do it in 8 hours. You can go. It is depend upon your schedule. If you are a morning person, you can start your breakfast and maybe in between lunch, dinner, early dinner. So no dinner, like no food after 6 o'clock. So because here sun sets faster, 6 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock. After that, do not eat. Like you can plan like 8 hours eating window. So that is 8 hours, 16 hours fasting. Then other one, if you want to go next level, 4 hours eating window. So that means in the 4 hours, then we can eat, we can drink smoothie. Then after 3 hours, 4 hours, you can have your lunch or dinner. Either you can skip breakfast or you can skip dinner, 4 hours. That is a second level. First level is 8 hours, easy one. Easy one is 8 hours. 8 hours eating window, 16 hours fasting. Then, so in that, then next level is 2 hours, then 22 hours fasting. So in the 2 hours, you can have smoothie. Then after 2 hours, then you can have your cooked food. And it is amazingly, you don't need that much food. The whole day of eating, you can cut down. It is easy, like it is practice. So you may not be able to achieve just like that, because so this is it's all practice, and how intense you want it to go, it is up to you. The more you do, you see the results. It's amazing. And amazing the strength, the energy you have in your body, and you feel good for yourself. Okay, so this is the intermittent fasting. So in the fasting, So the feasting means while eating, you eat full, no compromise, right? Then you fast, you go for, they call like a warrior diet. Warrior means the earlier warriors, they go to war, and they go war. They don't keep eating. Oh, let's have a snacks. Let's have a war little bit. Have a snacks. Let's have a coffee, tea. Right? No. If they eat full, and they go for 2 days, 3 days. Nothing is there for them, right? They may have like how they survive in the olden days. Now we have a food, like it is becoming mental, like we are eating food not because of the body wants, because we are stressed, there is anxiety. That is the, so when you do more of meditation, when you practicing the spiritual practices, then you are full in your mind. When you are full in your mind, then you no need to have much to like intake for the body. The most of the food what we eat, like the emotional eating, though that can be controlled through your meditation, right? The positive thinking, putting the good things into the mind, then good things into the body, then proper exercise, right? So this is your investment. Slowly and steadily, it is possible. It is not that it's impossible, and many people are doing. So for this one, you have to be teacher for yourself. There's a lot of information is there in the world. Many confusion is there, but you have to customize suitable for your body, and you have to keep practicing. Once you keep practicing, it become addictive. Without that, you feel like you cannot stop working out, you cannot stop eating healthy food, you cannot stop doing meditation, you cannot stop reading healthy information, good information, right? So the more and more, so practice this one also. So this place, Brahmakumari's spiritual place, right? It is the golden treasure for the knowledge. This knowledge you get so much, so it keeps your mind peaceful, calm, positivity. Then the body will reflect the results. Also your food habits. So what the more mind will become peaceful, calm, positive, what will happen? You will be knowing what exactly need for you. Because in the world there is lot of things are there. There is so much there. Then if you don't have proper knowledge, then we'll keep running and everything. Hope this little bit of information able to help you. Anyone have questions, anything?
So the second level,
Need a mic?
I can speak up.
Yeah, no, the Zoom, they can take a benefit also.
Thank you. So for the second level of intermittent fasting,
Yeah.
so that's 2-hour window? If
4 hours.
4 hours,
Yeah.
okay. So in that 4-hour window, one can pick and choose what to have, like a smoothie at the beginning, and then before the 4 hours is over, having another meal with part of it is raw and a portion of it as cooked meal.
Yeah. It is better to take a raw separately, because cooked food, the digestion system digestion will take longer time. The like if you wanted to prefer raw food, maybe smoothie or salad, whatever, you eat before cooked food. Give a gap so that will digest. The first is the fresh one. Then second one is the cooked food, whichever you want.
And it's no problem making a smoothie. And I think I understood you to say the green vegetables is a cleanser.
Yeah.
And then the fruits are rejuvenate power.
Yeah.
So
you can mix it, no problem.
Okay.
Because the greens, it can go anyway with anything. There is no issue with the greens. And also, since you want to go intermittent fasting, you will be leaving like 22 hours or 20 hours fasting, right? So whatever we eat, that will digest, no problem, without any problem. If you are eating back to back, then digestion will become problem. Problem means the body, like a, so it is still digesting, we put more. See, still digesting, we put more. So that means more load on the digestion system. So it is the best is first the fresh food, fruits, vegetable, smoothie or salad, whatever you wanted to do it. Then give 2-3 hours gap, 4 hours. Then you can eat cooked one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
So any questions, anyone? Yeah, that is good question. While eating, if you drink water before, like early in the morning, or so while eating, no water. So that means there is no water while eating or before, because let the food as a food itself having water, and also saliva will generate, so that the load will become lesser. If you drink while eating, so that will become like a, that will body doesn't separate water, difference between water and food. So whatever the acids will generate to digest the food, so that will for the water and food, it will generate more acids. If you eat only food, that will the acids will generate only sufficient for the food. But after eating, you can wait 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hours. When you feel thirsty, that time you can drink water little by little. But morning we take, say, like 1 liter of water. It is for the, but early in the morning, before food, whatever we eat, the toxic levels are higher in the body. So when you drink water, it will lower the toxic levels. And also, body is like a tree, human living tree. We pour the water for the tree, right? So that means when you pour the water, so so it's all the organs, everything get the water, and also the free bowel movement helps.
I think you did mention about the antibiotic when you were explaining about pre and pro.
Yeah, prebiotic. Antibiotics are, if you don't do probiotic and like a prebiotic, probiotic, then we have to go antibiotic.
So
Antibiotic is a kind of a medicines. Then if you go to the doctor will say, I am getting constipation problem. He says, don't worry, I will give you a medicine. Doctor doesn't say, oh, drink sufficient water, or you eat fresh fruits, vegetables, because they are not trained for it. Antibiotic. So if you are saying eyes are burning, then you will say, don't worry, I'll give you drops. But you don't say drink sufficient water or like that one. So that is a antibiotic. Antibiotic is a putting the medicine, or if we are going into the direction. That is also one point of time, it's good, but we try to stick to the prebiotic is best.
So my question is, does vitamins like the supplements that nowadays mostly people take, does that count under antibiotic, or
yeah, maybe
like, is it good to have, or
yeah, means we should have that one, because it's kind of a preventive. Preventive is now we don't expose to the sun. We need to vitamin D. There is no other option. It is best is prebiotic. Prebiotic, that means we go to the sun, expose. Then if it is not happening, then we have to take vitamin D.
Thank you.
Anyone in Zoom? Yeah, okay. Looks like everyone okay.
Thank you, Goutham Bhai. I don't think I have any questions, because you explained everything so good. So everything is clear. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Baba. So I thought what to explain, but whatever practicing, like rather than going presentations. I have many things, presentations also. There is a Natural Yogi YouTube channel. I have it, YouTube channel. If you type Natural Yogi, you can see the symbol of Lakshmi Narayan. So that channel, like I just whatever I do, smoothies and also the juices and sometimes food like sun salutations, yoga. I try to keep it there. So when of my friends or anyone, because I may not able to explain everyone, then I tell, okay, whatever I do, I keep in the channel sometimes. So just go and watch. If you're having any questions, you can ask me anytime. Natural Yogi. Natural Yogi. YouTube channel. Oh.
I do have a question. When is the best time to do some sun salutations after you wake up?
Morning, once you drink a water, then give like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then you can do exercise yoga. Morning time is best.
Thank you.
So prebiotic and
Probiotic
antibiotic or antibiotic. Thank you, brother.
Just now in the meditation, and I know you were a little bit late, but you all were greeted at Brahma Kumaris. This is the Brahma Kumaris organization. So welcome to Brahma Kumaris. And I said, we greet each other with that one word, Om Shanti. What does that mean, brother? Yes, Shanti means peace. Om means either being. So you three, I think the other two, I know who they are. Are you the first timers over here? First timers? Second time. So welcome. And this is your new place of learning so many different perspectives, because this is a journey of life and we learn so many things. And this is, for me, it was the one stop, right? We go around, we find this works for me, that works for me, what works for me. And then we land somewhere and know that that's what it is, right? That's where your full stop comes, and then you're happy and content. So Goutham Bhai covered very beautifully about body, right? The same example we will take. We talked about BMW, right? First is B is body. You have a perfect body. Health is perfectly fine. But your mind is not stable. You have a perfect body. Everything good. You're doing whatever you want to do. But still no peace in life. No happiness. Frustrated, stressed out, irritated for small things. Jealousy, greed, ego. What I'm saying is right, not what you're saying is right, right? So how would life be? Disturbed, right? Body is perfectly fine. You have so much energy because the body is perfectly fine. You have a lot more energy to do a lot more things. But your mind is not letting you to do lot many things. One time it says go this side, one time it says do this, one time it. So it's all the time running around and there's no peace, there's no happiness. So the next one in that BMW series is mind, right? Mind, we all know, right? If your mind is strong, mind over matter. But then why didn't they put MBW? Right? It does, right? When we say mind over matter, it means that mind is everything, that it can do everything, and body comes second. But then why it all starts with the body? Body, mind, and then wealth. We cannot see mind, right? And also, we need a body for the mind to be there. You might not even thought about this till now, but if just body is there and there is no energy or no consciousness in that body is just a body, just maybe a dead body. There's no living energy, living force in it. There is living force, there's no body for it. It won't work. That's why you, me, him, all of us, whoever is in Zoom, we're all called human beings. Human comes from the Latin word humus, which is the 5 elements of the nature. This body also consists of 5 elements of the nature. That's why air we want. That's why water we want. That's why stomach will produce the acids that brother talked about, the fire, Jataragni, right? They say that's what is comes. And then the earth is this human body. Again, this matter will go and mix with the earth. And sky shows about the unlimitedness. So our human heart or human mind is so unlimited. You can accept anyone with their mistakes. You can forgive anyone for whatever they are. So human, that part, being is the mind part. Human is the body part. Being is the mind part. Why should we meditate? Why did you all come here today? And those in Zoom, I'm sorry if I'm forgetting those in Zoom. I know a couple of them, they are new students. And anybody here first time in Zoom? Okay, so at least some idea you all have in Zoom, right? So why did you all come here? Of course, they all know something, so they're already here. You 3 are brand new here. So what brought you here on a Saturday afternoon rather than sitting comfortably at home in this weather and enjoying with something? What brought you here?
I would say, like we already know the importance of meditation. Maybe it is, you need that initiator and
right. And then the need, the urge, the love to meditate or the curiosity to know about meditation is what brought you here, right? And you are at the perfect place because this is Brahma Kumari's Raj Yoga meditation. And our focus is to teach meditation. And once we know meditation, then everything will slowly fall into place, provided we practice it. And because you learned meditation today a little bit, tomorrow will you be doing 100%? No, just like any skill, just like any practice, it needs everyday regular practice, right? Same way, meditation means connection. In Hindi, it's called yoga, right? Yoga is between 2 things. If I'm remembering this brother, his name is Bankim, if I'm remembering him, my yoga, my connection is with his mind. So it can be between 2 beings, or yoga can be between me, the body, and the mind. And also the most important thing that we at Raj Yoga meditation teach is the meditation, the connection between I, the being of the human being, and there must be someone very high that I can connect to them and get the peace, happiness, love that I need in my life. Does that mean I don't have anything? I'm just a mind, I'm just a being? We do have, right? At times, don't you ever feel peaceful? There are many a times you feel very peaceful, very happy, very loving, but it's not constant. It's not constant, right? Maybe now the child is so happily sleeping without making any noise, so much love. Maybe a little bit he moves here and there, a little bit irritated, right or wrong, right? This is natural. But when you practice meditation, the most important benefit of meditation is you know how to connect to yourself, how to talk to yourself, how to talk to the highest energy in this universe. Because you have a cell phone, right now. And if you've been using that cell phone, why? Because you're confident you have charge in it, right? And it doesn't die, the battery doesn't die because you have good amount of charging in it. Same way, if I charge to the higher, and if I have that capacity and increase my power of peace, happiness, love, forgiveness, mercy, I'll be able to live happily knowing that there is no discharge, there's no question of discharge, because I'm constantly in that state of awareness of who am I? So the first and foremost benefit that all of us or majority people get with meditation is clear thinking. Because there's not much waste in your mind, so there's clarity in thinking. And there's concentration, because less number of thoughts, more concentration. And you'll have self-love, because all these years what we have been thinking is love means to give others, which is definitely right, to give others, to be sharing that thing to others. But we also know about the compassionate to the self, knowing that I'm also a child of God. Who are we? By physical bodies, we are all connected to different parents, different country of birth, different origins. But ultimately, when we connect as one, we are all one. Who is that one? You'll come to know when you do the foundation course in Raj Yoga meditation. But Raj Yoga means the king. Raja means the king. Yoga means connection. When we practice this Raj Yoga meditation, you become a king over yourself. Means, what does king has? What does king has?
Ruling power.
Authority. What makes a king is his authority. Same way, when we take about the second letter, M, mind, and know how to play around with it, how to keep it connected, to the self, connected to the higher source, we will be able to do what? Be a king of the self. And in this world, these days, everybody wants to be a king, but over someone else, right? Over somebody else. I say, you listen. I tell, you do. Why am I less? Everybody wants to be a king, but of the other. But through Raj Yoga, we come to know that I need to be a king of myself. Not need to be, I am a king of myself. That we will come to know. So when we say mind, just like this human body has, when I say hand, legs, eyes, these are all the attributes of what? Attributes of physical body, right? A human being, a human part of the human being. But when I say mind, can we say it just as Brother very correctly said that we cannot see the mind, but that mind is within us. Where is it? And what is it called? It's called the being, consciousness, or in other terms, it's called the energy. So as long as this human body plus that energy is residing, that's when we are human beings. That's when we are in connection with the self. And then at the same time, when we meditate, when we are trying to connect to that higher source, we invoke the qualities of peace, love, happiness within us. It's not that they're somewhere out, right? If I'm saying, I am happy or I want happiness, do we know where that happiness is? Do we know where peace is? It's within, right? So Raj Yoga gives us the ability to look within rather than looking at X, rather than looking at Y, rather than looking at Z, and saying that I am happy when my children are quiet, when I'm happy when my job, everything gets done on time. I am happy when my wife cooks a wonderful meal and it's very tasty. So our happiness, we're always basing it on something external. So if that curry that day doesn't come out good, my happiness is gone. So is your happiness that invaluable or that inexpensive that just for small things it is gone? And ultimately, at the end of the day, anybody who, how much ever wealthy, healthy person, if we ask, they say, what we want is peace of mind. What we want is happiness. What we want is love. We all want to be happy. We all are good people. We all want to be loving to each other, accepting each other, forgiving each other. But are we able to do that? No. If my neighbor's child comes and does something at my home or breaks an expensive furniture or something, or a vase, suppose, this is a vase maybe. So how will I react? Not so in a good way. But if that neighbor's son is your own sister's son that has come and staying with you for a vacation for a couple of days, how would you react to that? It's okay. Right? Right? We all will say, it's okay. How? That is also a child. This is also a child. Then what's the difference? What's the difference? Relation, right? Why? This is your own sister's son, whereas that person who has done is your neighbor's son. So there is a limited thinking of I, my sister, my husband, my family, my small space, right? But when we practice Raj Yoga meditation, we start to see everything from a bird's eye view. Means everything in an unlimited. Just as because this physical body's parents are different, right? Your parent is different. Your father and mother are different. My father and mother. But when I see myself as an energy, as a consciousness, as a being, we all belong to one being. And when I am a being, how will my father will be? Our human fathers or human mothers have a basic human anatomy, right? They have hands, legs, look-wise and everything. But if I'm a being, he's also a being. Then what is the difference between me and him? If he is also a being, I am also a being, then there must be something difference between me and him, right? What is that? He's loving to everyone. Very good point. And
He's full and I'm empty.
huh?
He's full and I'm empty.
He's full and I'm empty. And any other thing? He forgives everyone. Whereas I forgive few. I choose. I make a choice whom to forgive, whom not to forgive. If it is my son, I'm okay, I'll forgive. If it is my husband, it's not easy to forgive. Why? It's husband. But that husband is also another mother's son, right? But it's not easy to forgive. Why? Because the perception, right? So why I need to connect to my father, connect to the higher being is my charging is not full throughout the day. I'm not full. So I always have the constant fear of how much charging this cell phone is there. So I might not use it. It might die any moment or it's not of use. But when we connect in meditation to the one up above, to the higher source, we will be able to constantly keep the charge going on. And it does not mean that, like, God is the only one that has love, peace, happiness, and He is the one that is giving to us. He is the one that is giving to us, but we already have those within us. We already have love, peace, happiness, purity, power, bliss within us. And He's helping us to bring those qualities out in our day-to-day life. So when you start to practice this meditation, we see each one as a sweet child of God. If you think He's your child, maybe there's sometimes you're happy, sometimes there's a little bit of or a little bit of expectation that He should behave so and so at a so and so place. But when you think that He is a child of God and I'm taking care of Him because God has trusted me that I'm the best mother for Him, that's why He's born to me, how would your perception change? Right? It's a complete different feeling. What was the difference between this and that? It was just a thought that we created, right? So mind means mind always creates thoughts. Mind always creates thoughts. So in a day, the job of mind is to create thoughts. When there's so much thoughts, so much clutter, can we see things clearly? Suppose your kitchen is like everything is out, all the things are out messy, your island is messy. How you feel when you go to kitchen? Right? It's so much confusion. Suppose when the kitchen is clean, sink is clean, everything is organized, you wake up in the morning, you just have to cook food. How clear your mind will be? How clear that area will be? Same way. Same way. If there are so many thoughts in the mind, there is no clarity. It's all confusion. So with Raj Yoga meditation, what we learn is how to tune that mind, how to make less number of thoughts, how to create less number of thoughts, and each thought with a lot of power. So with this meditation, what will happen is we focus only on the positive side of the things. Because negative thing, waste, there's nothing thinking about them again and again, because each thought that we generate or create is an energy that will radiate into the system. Not only to the outer system, to the inner system. That's why when I'm angry or when I'm unhappy, I'm trying to give that unhappiness to the other person by shouting at them, by angrily talking to them. But who is the one at the most loss? It's me, because my blood pressure is more. My blood vessels are like expanding with that this thing. My heart is beating fast, and I have created that anger and I'm experiencing it. The other person always has a choice. But because I'm the creator, I don't have a choice. So with meditation, we will able to clearly decide, if any negative thought is coming, waste thought is coming, no, this is not for me. Let me focus on the positive thought. So when there is a negative thought, one negative thought will lead to multiple negative and waste thoughts, whereas one positive thought will put a full stop to that thing. Suppose husband is late from the office. Why is he late? Maybe the traffic is more, either snow is more on the road. What might have happened? This could have happened. One after the other thoughts will keep on coming. Whereas if anything happens, he'll inform me. Nothing will happen, he'll come safe. One thought, 10 negative thoughts, 10 energies are being saved. So we save our energy. When we save our energy, we are able to use it for more and more, right? When we save our money, right? We don't spend it waste. We don't spend it just like that. Why? When it is useful, we will be able to use, right? That's why we say, same way. When we start to spend in a negative, waste thoughts, all our energy is depleted. That's why we feel tired. That's why we feel angry. That's why we feel frustrated. irritated with everyone and everything, and most importantly, irritated with the self, frustrated with the self, not able to accept the self the way we are. Why? Because there's that internal going on within. So when we understand that I am also a sweet child of God, an energy, not just this body, but also body with the mind, I start to see myself just like how God sees me. How does God see us? How bad the person would be. Even a kuni also, he goes in front of God. How God will see him? My sweet child. Perfect. My sweet child. So we all have that God's DNA, because just now as we discussed that we have that parent, he's our parent. So let me also be merciful. Let me also be loving. Let me also be seeing myself as a sweet child of God and also everyone as a sweet child. When we see in that perception, right, are thinking negative about anybody or thinking waste about anybody, that will keep on reducing. And when waste is reduced, negative is reduced, your account of positive keeps on increasing. So in a minute, if you just create only positive thoughts, there are only few positive thoughts, but a lot of power. Whereas in a minute, if you create so many negative thoughts, loss of energy, loss of thing, and where there is negativity, there is fear. There is fear. Why fear comes? Because of any negative thought. Any positive thought, fear doesn't come. Fear comes when there is a negative thought. So with this meditation, we learn to focus and see most the positive side of life, the positive side of God. God has only one side, so it's only the loving side. And connect to ourselves, spending time with ourselves. Because we spend time, we do things for family, husband, wife, team members, everywhere. But we don't care much about ourselves, especially mothers. Right? At the end, what happens? At one point, we become so tired. At that time, even if the child wants help, we will not be. That's why in aeroplanes, when we go in the journeys, when the oxygen mask falls, they say first, help yourself before the child. Child needs more oxygen at that time. You has a bigger lung capacity, you can survive. But they say, first take care. Because if you don't and try to do that for the child, you will not be able to keep it because you yourself are not stable. So this meditation, especially mothers, everyone it will help, but mothers it will help a lot because each one of you is a pillar of that house. Because you have the control of the kitchen, you have the control of the, everything at home, and everyone needs love. And we become the pillar of support. For somebody to keep on giving, we're also human beings. We get exhausted, right? We get tired. So when we keep on connecting to him, the highest source, and then we keep on doing the things in his remembrance, thinking that I'm serving this sweet child of God, not my child, not my kid. I'm serving this sweet child of God because God has trusted me that I can best to take care of this child. So the way, the perception you look at your children changes. The perception you look at your husband changes. The life, everything you'll start to see in a different dimension. The same thing, same people, same, but you will start to see specialities. You'll start to see qualities. You'll start to see positivity and relate to them with peace, love, happiness. That's why we need to meditate every day for a few minutes. Meditation is also self-talk. Means, who am I? Who do I belong to? Right? I as a being belong to a higher being. So let me connect to him through yoga. So for what we do in meditation is, any questions? Sorry, before moving forward. Any questions in Zoom before moving forward? Okay. So, as you said, the tuning of the mind. Okay. So shall we do a practice of how we should? Now we know the theoretical part of what we should do in meditation, right? And this is just an overview, but actually what is Rajaga meditation, how to meditate, everything you will come to know through the foundation course, which is absolutely free of cost. Only thing is we need your time. Just the investment is your time to know about the meditation and then connect to that. So sit comfortably wherever you're sitting. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in once again. Breathe out. Feel your body. While breathing in, feel that you have a body, your hands, your legs, your whole body is there. Now, create this thought. All these years, I was thinking, I'm just this body. But today, I came to know that along with this body, there is a being that exists, and that being is the driver of this vehicle called body. As it says, mind over matter, I, the being, has this mind, and this mind, we create thoughts through this mind, and I create this thought that the peace, happiness, love that I was looking for in people, situations, material things is just temporary. Whereas the original, constant peace, happiness, love is always within me. And I just need to look into myself that I have peace within me. I have love within me. That's why I am peace. I am love. It's not that I have peace. I am peace. Means I'm an embodiment of peace. I'm an embodiment of love. I'm an embodiment of power. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Create this thought. I am peace. And today, whoever I meet, I see them as a peaceful child of God. How they might be, how they are behaving with me, I just create this thought and vision for them that he's a peaceful child of God, an angel that has come in my life. Take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in again, breathe out. Remember, the most important person in your life is you. It may sound selfish, but if you are healthy, you can take care of others. If you are peaceful, you can radiate it to others. If you are loving, you can share with others. So I, the of peace, happiness, love, share this with everybody around me, because today I came to know that whatever role they are playing in my life, husband, child, friend, relative, they are also children of one God, the highest being, and I am his sweet child. Take a deep breath. Just as the Father, my parent, has the ability, has the power to forgive, accept, and let go of the things that are not needed, I also have the same DNA of my parent to accept, to forgive, to let go of the negativity or anything that is not needed. So take a deep breath with this thought. I am peaceful, powerful, and let this energy reach in each and every cell of your body. And through blood, the cells are going to heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, your whole body, top to bottom, inside out, and giving this message to your cells that I am peace, I am happiness, I am love. And because I the energy, need to connect to increase my capacity and power, I sit in meditation, create these thoughts, and I connect myself to the one up above. And I visualize the one up above through whom I'm receiving the power as the sun, just as the sun that we see outside, radiant, sending rays of vitamin D. Same way, this sun of love, knowledge, peace, happiness is radiating vibrations. And I, sitting in meditation, connecting to that higher source and drawing those vibrations within me. Take a deep breath. Out. Breathe in once again. Breathe out. Shanti. So this is how you create thoughts. What did we do? We created few powerful affirmations, few powerful thoughts. So in meditation, we create thoughts that are positive, that are healing, that are needed for this body and mind. And we radiate to our body and we radiate to those around us. So when should we do this meditation? When you want to be happy? When you want to be peaceful? All the time, right? All the time. So if I just sit here all the time and then do nothing and just remember, then I have to cook for the family, I have to go for my work, I have to do everything, then how? Meditation means do everything while whatever you are doing. Just your mind is connected to the self and to the one up above. Because you're a mother, right? I'm so glad you came today. I have an example to give live. So you have your child. You might be doing, he's around you all the time, right? Because of that age. So whatever you're doing, you still have one eye on him, right? Whatever, you're on phone, but you're still keeping an eye on him. You're cooking, you're still keeping an eye on him, right? Whatever you're doing, you still have an eye on him. Same way, whatever you're doing, keep an eye on this baby. That baby at least can be quiet for some time. This baby is constantly moving, and this baby is the mind. Where does it reside? It resides here, the energy, the being. That you will come to know more in the foundation course, and you will know more. But do whatever you're doing, but have an eye on that baby, because that baby is very naughty, very disturbing, very does things. So always keep an eye on it. So the best thing is to be in the morning, early morning, as soon as you get up, because the weather is like environment around is so quiet, right? So in that quietness, sit for a few minutes, create few powerful affirmations for what you want throughout the day. I'm a peaceful, I'm happy, I have a lot of patience, I have a lot of tolerance, whatever it could be. Create those first 5 minutes as soon as you get up your bed. Usually what we do, we turn the alarm on or we rush to the bathroom. Oh, time is gone, I have to rush to the office. No, the first, how your whole day goes depends on how you start your first few minutes. So make sure you take that pause of that few minutes in between, first 5-10 minutes, and create these thoughts. And every 1 hour, you can keep following. And most importantly, early morning meditation and before sleeping meditation is the most important. And throughout the day also is very important, but at least for the beginners. And meditation is not like, something. So you just have an attention on the thoughts. As I said, just keep an eye on thoughts. If something is going in the negative direction, no, stop. And then put it back to this thing. So there is also an app which is free in all smartphones. If you have a smartphone, we have Brahma Kumari's traffic control app. So every 1 hour, it gives you a music for 1 minute. So just withdraw yourself for that 1 minute, take power, and then the rest 59 minutes are guaranteed. If you remember 1 minute, his company, he as a father, is there with us to guide us the next 59 minutes. So it's a connection. Meditation is nothing but developing a relationship with the self, knowing who am I, and connecting to the one up above, because my capacity is only limited. I need somebody to help me out. So, and that connection to the Father, that you'll come to know when you do the course, who it is and everything. So connecting is meditation. And meditation means, mediri means heal. Meditation is healing. Why? Each one of us is somewhere deeply, deeply hurt. That's why we get angry. That's why we get irritated. That's why we get frustrated. That's why we get stressed out. That's why we get unknown fears, insecurities. Meditation heals us. That's why we all need to meditate. Any questions?
Talking about the Brahma Kumari's traffic control.
Yes. It's a software app. Like, if you go to Google Apps or Apple Apps, you'll have Brahma Kumari's traffic control. You just download that app and you need to set something. Goutham, you can Rankimbai or any one of you, if you can show them how to do that, that is helpful. So, every now and then, if you give that space or that time, it's very good. Other than that, no questions. Digesting, yeah. But does it make sense? Everything makes sense. So we need to, this is knowledge, right? Now you have knowledge. Then now, who will put it into practice? Each one of us is going to put it into practice. Why? If I want the benefits, I need to do it, right? He told what to eat. Goutham, I told what to eat, what to drink. Very good information. But if I go home and I don't do it, no use, right? Same way. Now, when body, mind, B and M are good, what does W stands for? Wealth. wealth does not mean just money. Wealth means peace, happiness, prosperity, harmony in relationships. That is wealth. And physical wealth automatically will come, because where there is cleanliness of mind, cleanliness of the way you look at people, everything, right? Where there is love, peace, happiness, cleanliness, Lakshmi will automatically flow. Physical wealth will definitely come. But provided I invest in my body and mind. Anyone in the Zoom? Oh, so nice to see so many souls that welcome everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Shanti ji.
Thank you. Thank you. Ron means
Thank
Ronald.
you, Shanti-Ben. It's a beautiful session.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Shanti-Ben. It was very powerful meditation. And whatever you said it, very, very powerful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
थैंक यू गौतम भाई, शांति बहन, बहुत ही अच्छा रहा, बहुत कुछ हमें सीखने को भी मिला है, धारण करेंगे। ओम शांति। थैंक यू।
Om Shanti. Thank you. देखो यहाँ
Thank you so much, sister.
Thank you, Santi Ben.
Thank you.
Om
Shanti.
Shanti.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Shanti बहन।
Yeah, thank you, sister. See, there are 3 new souls here. So, and 2 already Baba's children. So 5 souls sitting in the audience. So first time somebody came to know about themselves and the father. So you can say hello. वो लोग भी आपको हाथ दिखा रहे हैं.
दिख नहीं रहा।
दिख नहीं रहा. I think you have to spotlight them. Bankim bhai, you have to spotlight them. Is it okay if they see you? Yeah. Yeah. So one couple and then one soul with the beautiful angel. So welcome all of you, and welcome Leena Ben and Kim Ben anyway. So thank you everyone for joining. So I see Ron. Is it Ronald brother? R-O-N, is it Ronald brother or somebody else? Sanket. Yes, Sanket. Yes, it is Ronald brother. Good to see you all. Om Shanti. Thank you so much. So now, are you interested in doing the foundation course? We have right now, because of the holidays going on, we are doing in Zoom because of January snow and everything. So yeah, recording we can stop. So